fabulous, fierce ones. Lois Barth here. Welcome to another episode of Unpacking the Human Condition. Today is one of my favorite topics, courage. It's from the French root core of the heart, which I love. And today's particular topic is courage, myths, madness, and magic. So I was hired to do a training a while back to a team building exercise to get people more in communication, more innovation, participation, active in their roles. So I did what's called a circle of courage. We all gathered in a circle and each person needed to share, was asked to share an act of courage in their life. These are very accomplished people. It was like deer in front of the headlights, total silence. People looking down, shrugging their shoulders. And I went, whoa, 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 what's going on here? And I realized that they really felt confronted by that question. So I said, okay, take two, replay. I want you to share a moment in your life where you did something that, even though you were afraid of it, of doing it, and some fear came up, when you look back, it was a really great thing. And you were really happy that you did it. Well, these wonderful stories started pouring out of moving to this country, not speaking the language, and other people asking someone out, even though they didn't feel like they were in their league, but the person said yes, and publishing their first blog article, even though they didn't know if it was ready. And there was so much energy and excitement in the room. And I said, wait, what's going on here? Why, when we were asked to share an act of courage, was there silence? And now you're all so in conversation and sharing so easily. And person by person, they kept saying the same thing. Well, I didn't think this was big enough. And that's the first myth around courage, that unless it's this death-defying act that is so off the charts, like canyoning off a waterfall or leaving a six-figure job for your own gig with no safety net, or just these dramatic, bigger than life acts, they don't count. They're not really courageous. And when you do that and you say that to yourself, first, you stop identifying as a courageous person. But second, you really forget about the day-to-day courageous acts that are so important. Another myth is that people feel like they have to get over their fear in order to be courageous, like courage is being fearless, but it's just the opposite. Courageous acts are moving forward in the face of fear, but in line with something that's important to you, a goal, a passion, a personal value. And then there's that madness that it has to be either or. It can't be just simple and everyday, but then there's the magic of courage, of those consistent actions that you take, even in the face of fear, that are just as courageous and equally impactful for not only changing your life, but often the people around you, to really start looking at that. So I have a question for you. What is your belief about courage? If someone asked you, hey, what is courage? What's a belief that you have? And be honest with yourself. Is it a belief that serves you or is sabotaging you for what you want to do in your life and who you want to be? So that's a question to ask yourself. If you want to do a deeper dive, I have a pretty in-depth worksheet. And just shoot me an email, lois@loisbarth.com. And in the subject field, put in courage/myths, and I'll send you the worksheet. Also, if you want to know when a new episode comes out, subscribe below. I also welcome your comments of when you think of the word courage, what are some beliefs that come to your mind, and is it serving you or is it not? So thanks for tuning in and not tuning out. And we're going to keep doing a deeper dive on this really juicy topic of courage. So stay tuned. Take care. Bye-bye.